Brother from another gutter is poised with his special confessions pad.
I am.
And Sister Katie waiting to say, not forgiven.
Maybe.
Father Simon, Sister Katie, and Brother from another gutter says Sid. Sid sends in today's tale. And this is a part 2, actually, from one which we brought you a few months ago. Following on from my confession... I guess this is a 12 certificate, by the way.
Good. I like them.
Following on from my confession last year about hot tubs and forgetfulness, I can bring you part 2 of my story. Both myself, Sid, and my wife, Hattie, returned to Austria for our annual skiing holiday. We were determined to learn the lessons gleaned from our earlier embarrassments, which we outlined in our confession with the tale of the naked sauna and the Dampfbad. The Dampfbad is German for steam room or steam bath. It's that kind of thing.
Okay.
Anyway. I should say, Father Simon, we're now both in our early 60s, so not exactly in the first flush of youth, but we can both still cut a dash on the steep, snowy Austrian terrain. As usual, at the end of each day's skiing, we made our way to the hotel's spa area, which includes the obligatory naked sauna, plus the Dampfbad, steam bath, and the jacuzzi, where we'd been caught in the buff by the Danish male revellers some 10 years earlier. See previous confession, which was the source of that one. Yeah. However, this time the jacuzzi in our hotel did not require a bathing costume to hide our dignity, so we left our costumes hanging on the hook outside the Dampfbad. He's got a thing about his Dampfbad. Just say steam room. Anyway, and we confidently waded in. The water was warm and the bubbles hid everything.
Oh, lovely.
Goes down well with your tea, Mrs. After a few minutes, Hattie decided she'd had enough, got out and put on her costume to return to the clothed area of the spa's relaxation room. Father Simon, maybe it was the soporific effect of the warm, bubbling water. I think I might have nodded off for a minute or two, and maybe I was disorientated. Anyway, I did return to join my wife in the relaxation room, which was now pretty full with other hotel guests. I greeted her and nodded a friendly smile at my fellow relaxees, if that is a word. It is important to remember at all times, Father Simon, that we are all ambassadors of our fine country and to project warm conviviality and politeness wherever we can. Also to respect local customs and culture. The world has seen enough of Brits abroad, living at large and behaving as though they own the place, even if once upon a time they actually did. My wife and I will have nothing to do with that kind of behaviour and those kind of outdated attitudes. And so it was that I dropped my towel to the floor and sat next to my wife. There was, as I recall, a muttered Teutonic tut from the other hotel guests. My wife looked at me and said, "Have you forgotten something?" To my horror, and everyone else's, or so it seemed, I realised that I had indeed forgotten my trunks and left them hanging outside the Dampfbad.
The Dampfbad!
Steam room.
The steam room, indeed. I'd also returned wearing someone else's flip-flops. This, it turned out, is a double crime. I quickly replaced my towel, apologised, and hot-footed it back to the steam room, where I retrieved my trunks and searched for my missing flip-flops, which were now being worn by a petite German lady who had been watching the whole sorry affair. I explained my mistake in broken German. "Hello, Fraulein," I said. The flip-flops. Mine? Why I was speaking English in a German accent, I'm not at all sure. She worked it all out anyway, took off my flip-flops and handed them gingerly back to me whilst grabbing her own and running shrieking from the spa, never to be seen again. Father Simon, obviously again I need forgiveness, not just from the lovely German woman who will forever be traumatised, but also from the people in the relaxation room who were not very relaxed. In fact, they were traumatised by my antics. I feel as though my good intentions about projecting a better, more decent image of the UK abroad may well have backfired, or losgehen, as they say in Austria.
Losgehen?
Losgehen. Well, maybe that's Austrian for backfire.
Oh, right. Okay.
Anyway, you don't want to backfire in the relaxation room.
No, you don't.
That's Sid's experience. Let's find out what Sister Katie thinks of that kind of shenanigan.
Well, I enjoyed watching Matt with his head in his hands as that progressed. I feel like we knew where it was going, and I feel like you just got a little bit too comfortable. I understand you're on holiday, you're relaxing, but Sid, there was just no need to put other people through that, and yeah, you would have ruined their relaxing safe space.
Yes.
So you're not forgiven.
Sid, here's the thing. Keep them on, okay?
Yeah.
Just keep them on.
If in doubt, Keep them on. Brother from another.
I've never understood this need to suddenly get naked in spas. It's never. I mean, call me the biggest prude in Britain, but you know, what's this obsession? I'm not going anywhere near the damp lad.
It's a European.
It's various our continental cousins once again showing the way. So I mean, I'm going to forgive Sid just because when in Rome. So when in the damp lad, you know, don't
not damp lad. It's
the damp lad.
Damp bad.
Damp bad.
You are forgiving him.
I'm forgiving just because in the spirit of the season and
Christmas?
Easter?
Yeah, it's Easter. Well done.
All right.
Because it's Easter, this time only, Sid, forgiven.
Right. Okay.